For nothing in this world, I say I can't pick up.
But before we go to that, I'll ask you a question.
What's the question?
You could pick mango.
No, I can't.
You could pick guava.
I can't pick anything at this point.
You could pick tamarind.
No, I can't.
Okay. You can't pick anything else.
Nope.
Alright.
Nope. I don't know when I finish this because that's so sad. But
All right,
but congratulations. That though, like a crowd pleaser, relatable, hook, trending. I mean, I really can't pick nothing at this point, yeah. But so that song kind of fall in my. But I wouldn't.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't advertise it for my bad.
Oh, you picking on the mango?
Picking on the mango.
Right, yeah.
I don't work on my skills. Okay?
So about reunion, so that concept was supposed to be the original concept of homecoming. You would have been here for homecoming.
Correct, yes.
Part 1, part 2, and part 3. That really started on a group, school group on WhatsApp. Combined with my friends from Northeastern, my friends from Sangregrand in the school, and junior sec. You know, when we left Sangregrand in the school, we all went to different locations, but we have one group, and we always trying to do this reunion, bringing everybody together, and it could never happen, you know. And then someone in the group made a joke and said, Ravi B, let's hold a fetting Grammy for Carnival and go call it a reunion. And I went home and I was home. I think about it. And I was like, well, no, that's a real good idea. Do something at Sangregrand. I'm from Sangregrand. And
So that's a concept.
and that was the concept. But then, while planning everything, as a big fan of Avengers and Marvel and also Spider-Man, the movie Homecoming just came out. And I just fell in love with the name Homecoming, and I kind of put it towards Sangregrand. It's like, Ravi comes home now. So we end up going with
So
Homecoming.
you came home, and then you have a reunion.
And now we switched to reunion. So after 3 years, we're doing the reunion now. This is the actual
So
party.
how was the execution of your reunion? Tell me a little bit about that. How did it feel to have it? The new concept, that is.
It felt good. At first, I was wondering if we had to start over in terms of marketing and everything like that. But from the time we dropped the flyer, reunion, a new concept and a new concept.
People accepted it.
People accepted it. And we saw the trend, the tickets started to sell, and then we started to drop the artists. And I was like, okay, it was actually an easier sell for us this year in terms of marketing and everything like that. So it was a success. It was truly a success, and I think people, they love the brand now. They understand the brand, the Ravi B and Homecoming brand in Sangregrand. And I think we'll be here for a while.
So it's much more than you just being an artist. It's basically you've built a community here in Sangregrand, which you've grown to now establish every year, right? Basically, it keeps changing and evolving. And
that's the mission, you know, to always do something in Sangregrand. Make sure Sangregrand have a fete for Carnival, you know.
And is it explain what it feels like as a person? I mean, you've grown internationally, globally, and you've reached markets and demographics of different age brackets, and you break a lot of barriers, right? Tell me what it is like to see a crowd and hope. Like, how does it feel to be on that stage as opposed to internationals? Is there explain the difference to that? Because a lot of people see the music, they listen to the music, they see performances rather, but they don't understand the emotion that comes from the development of an artist. And I think people don't get to hear that perspective or understand that. So that's what I want to touch on. Like, what does that feel for you?
In terms of the event in Grammy?
Correct. And not only just the event, but as, an international stage feeling, and then getting the feeling home. Is there, what is that for you?
So it's just an amazing feeling in terms of, you put out so much hard work over the years. I've been doing this since 13 years old. I started small, and then eventually we try to grow and grow and grow in terms of experience and just trying to remain as humble as possible, but really take it to different levels now. Internationally, it's always a great feeling to see the love and the way how people treat you, and to them, like Trinidad is Trinidad, right? But like when they go out there, these are people who really don't get to see us in real. It happens to anybody. It could be anybody. Movie stars, singers, dancers, TikTok influencers, Instagram influencers. Like when I meet Kyle and Samson in real, like I just be like starstruck.
I listen to this. I listen carefully. Ravi B saying he,
Yeah, I mean, when I see them in real, I think it's the same for us when we go to Guyana, Suriname, Netherlands, America, Canada, and the new places like where our music is now growing, like South Africa, Fiji. People have been contacting us. They want the band there, So it's just about logistics to work out. But we would be coming to places like New Zealand and
So
South
new
Africa. There's new markets being developed thanks to social media. So I think it's really a nice feeling to see how people react internationally when they see us in real. But compared to home, performing here, I just feel like I'm performing in my backyard here. This is my hometown, my home ground, my stomping ground. I see all my friends, and like actually seeing them looking at me performing, and I know deep down inside they're watching me and they're saying, that's the same guy who was in this in school playing video games and playing Ninja Turtles and Street Fighter and doing me work and sweating outside, playing home free and running pole to pole. I don't know if anybody would know what I'm talking about them.
Pole to pole. Oh gosh, Ravi, you're making it. You're standing out your chair.
Yeah, man. And the girls could be playing moral. And when the rolly ball was to pass and kick it, and the girls would have come and cuff me up and they,
Oh my goodness.
Not bad way, but
So you said you've been doing this for since you were 13, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, do you feel like there's a generational gap now with Chutney Soca music? And even with social media, has it influenced the changes in the industry? Do you feel like it impacted the music? To the fact that when you just explained your childhood as opposed to childhood now and the generations now.
Yeah, generations change all the time. The Gen Zs are totally different to the millennials compared to Gen X, What I like, my mom wouldn't like. Or
Right.
it's very rare.
But do you find it difficult to be relatable to your viewership?
Yeah, well, I try my best to always be like, especially the Gen Zs now. I always, you see, as an artist, you have to cater for everybody. And that's one of the parts of being artist. You have to reach out to them and understand what they like. Like, so, for instance, like every time I come up with an idea what I do a song, I'll ask my nephews, my nieces,
Right.
hey, what do you think about this? And they'll tell us straight up if you're feeling it or
It's not
so
good.
yeah, a lot of the things that I do, even that 6-7 thing, like
Yes. Explain
I
that
was
to
like-
me. Could you explain that to me?
I was
Because
like,
I'm
what
confused.
is that?
What is it?
And they came to me as like, up Ravi, I had to do something with 6-7. It's like, what is 6-7? Like and then
Because I saw it and I was confused, but I was like, okay.
so from what I gathered from it, from what they explained, 6-7 is just like a slang, like what was your day? Yeah, it was 6-7, But you had to say like 6-7.
Oh.
Or if you're having a conversation and somebody say like it's 6 minutes past 7, you're supposed to be like 6-7. So it's that Gen Z thing. I mean, I'm not really supposed to be a part of it because I know some of them.
But it should be relatable.
Some of them might cringe when they see them.
When they
But
see you doing it.
I find it was kind of cool. So I always try to relate to them. Like that's why I entered the whole situation with Steam. Like Trinidad music. It's growing on the ground and it's very big right now, especially with the Gen Zs. And I always had the idea of fusing music, especially with Chutney Soca. So when Jelana and I came up with the idea, that idea actually came from my nephews. They was like, oh, Ravi, why you do run on amazing and do it's a Trinidad artist. And that's what I wanted to happen during COVID. And when I came back to Trinidad, when I was allowed to come back in the country, I went to the studio. I took all of the ideas that they told me about. I was on the phone with them. I telling them what we're doing now. Of course, when Jelana come to the studio, they freak out. And that's how we came up with the idea, and it went viral. And then Tempa came after,
Right.
followed by young brother, and now I have a song with Lava. So it's like.
You also did a song with Lyrical. So to be honest, Lyrical is someone that I've always loved as an artist. And when I saw that collaboration, I got really excited. I was like, oh my goodness. And it was amazing.
I personally really love that song.
Yes,
I really
yes,
love, it's one of my
I
favorite
do.
songs. I mean, not every year you expect all the songs to catch.
Right.
It's very rare that artists will get 23 songs on Carnival because I feel like as one hit, it doesn't care to hear the rest. I released 6 songs in Carnival. I still have 4 to release. There's that album I released after Carnival. And out of the 6 songs, well, Can't Pick and I'm Getting Big.
Yes,
And
it did.
it has some songs equally as bad on the album, like like Tassa. I have a song with GBM, it's real bad. Like that was actually my favorite song. And
So that's what I was just about to ask you.
Yeah.
Is that, okay, people like their favorites, but as an artist, do you ever feel like, okay, this is my favorite song, and you would tend to want to sing that rather it work or it don't work, but that's what you want to promote because you feel that music. Does that work for you?
Yeah. Honestly, two of my favorite songs on the album, apart from Cafe, would be Roll Like Tassa, and the track I did with GBM is called Soca Withdrawals. It's real bad. It's real bad. And that's the one that's not even the lyrical bad. I did that song with Destra on the track. On the album.
You've done a lot of collaborations.
Yeah.
A lot original music. You've done, I mean, I know you influenced Caitlin a lot as well too.
Yes.
So even the younger generation, you've been doing that. If you have to say something to your future self, what would you be saying to yourself? You have to say it to your future self and not your past.
Interesting question. I really think to tell you though. Well, firstly, I would ask him what happened in the future.
What happened, right?
I don't know what you know that how can improve.
People always say, what would you say to your past, right? But you can't change your past.
Yeah.
But what would you say to yourself to manifest your future? What are you going to say to your future self?
That's a cool question. But what can I say? Because I also look at it too, like your future self, you already know everything that you know.
Correct.
So I would like my future self to talk to me about the other numbers. I think that's what we're talking about.
I think it's just like to really and truly get to know Ravi B. We see you on stage, and yes, that is a persona of a person, but to get to really know who Ravi B is, I think there's a lot of legacy, your biography. There's a lot of things that I didn't know. You just told me about that strong all of a sudden. I'm like, not that you're clueless, we're unaware. It's just sometimes it's just overlooked.
Yeah.
Because the industry could be so saturated that there are
Yo,
things that are
5
overlooked.
plus 2 o'clock came out this way.
Yeah. Is there ever anything that you are ever disappointed in?
And so again here, plus over 300 Chutney Soca songs. So that's 800 songs released into this market between November and now.
How do you feel about Chutney Soca now in 2026?
I love Chutney Soca. That's me. That's what I am.
Right.
And
the evolution of it.
that's what I do. I try to always evolve music. Whether I be a Chutney Soca artist, a soca artist, or a reggae artist, the mission of an artist should always be to try to evolve the music. I learned that from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan not because he could shoot or defend. He became Michael Jordan because he evolutionized the entire basketball game, the franchise, everything. And that's one of the things I want to do. I always want to evolutionize Chutney Soca. That's why I'm doing steam music. I'm doing different things like collaboration, weird songs. There's things that are different. To try
Basically, you're doing what you feel is that works. Feel right.
The sky's the limit of music, you know. Once it's playing on good music. You know?
It's amazing, and we feel that energy from you, and I'm very thankful to be a part of that. And we look forward, definitely, to everything that you have in store, because I see that you have a lot of international touring happening. So
yes,
we will be sticking around. We will. Thank you so much, Ravi, for having us. It was a great reunion.
Yes, it was a great reunion.
It was a great reunion.
Bono!